There's a Harper.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Who are
How about you chill? So the only thing now, what Dredd said, he did give me a heads up, just so everybody knows. He said that this last light in section is heavy with storyline, and what you do here makes some differences. There's whatever. That's as much as I know. So, there we go. So I've got someone lost in the dark, drawn to the light. Who am I? Who are you? And I'm Angela Spinebreaker, a sorcerer at your service. Do we want to put ourselves in the service of the Harpers? Is saying a sorcerer at your service a good idea? Let me put it to you another way. Are the Harpers good guys?
Well, from what we've seen, they seem to be.
I agree. This is my feeling as well.
Now in the whole like Baldur's Gate, Sword Coast, I think it's Forgotten Realms.
Forgotten Realms, yeah.
The Harpers, they're not. Some people consider them good, some people don't. They consider themselves just, if that makes sense.
So they have a tendency to do things because they feel it's the right thing to do, but it isn't necessarily the right thing to do from everybody's perspective?
In a way, yeah. So, like, we saw the Harper's Journal that we found in Grimforge that was saying that Ketheric Thorm and his Justicars were doing, like, they were doing something horrible, like, right? So they passed judgment, and then they got people together to try to bring that person to justice.
That's not a bad thing.
Depends on if their judgment is sound. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm getting at. Like,
so they can go off full justice.
Yeah, they seek justice, but if their decision making skills are there, they don't have enough information, or something is off, then they could, their form of justice could be evil or it could be good.
All right, so I have a choice here. I can play it loose, basically just, like, don't give away anything, just say it's me. Or I could declare who I am and declare service. My declare that I will help them. Now,
I don't think either way would be a bad way to go.
I'm inclined to take the sorcerer path because it's like the special one for sorcerers, and I always find those interesting.
Yeah, go for it.
Convenient that a sorcerer would emerge from the darkness of all places. Just keep your hands where I can see them and follow me.
Well, okay.
Come. Jaheira!
What about the rest of my team? Oh my.
You didn't play any other Baldur's Gate, right?
Not for years. She's a druid. Just this once, I wish people would simply say hello. Jaheira, is it? Like I told your guard, I'm Angela Spinebreaker. I assure you none of this is necessary. You have the count of 5 to let me go. And, sorcerer, I am magic incarnate. These vines will not hold me. I don't know if I want to say that.
That's a little confrontational.
I like this one. Just this once, I wish people would simply say hello.
Hello.
There we go. Thank you. What? Oh, come on. I saved your soldiers, and this is the thanks I get. Could you at least explain to me why you're doing this?
Yeah, that's fair.
Absolutely.
Do you know who Jaheira is?
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind.
Oh, she thinks that we're like...
You should never have come here, true soul.
I am not a true soul. How about that?
Go for it.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yes!
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake.
Yeah,
Knows when to be discreet too.
that's
Pretty
right.
much trust her with my life.
Yeah.
True soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible?
Well, you're looking at her, so ease with the vines here, lady. We should... Is this when we should bring in Halson? I'm thinking Halson might be
right
good
now.
to bring in. What? What's that?
I don't think we can bring Halson in yet. I don't think he's controllable at all.
Okay, that's fine. I just was... It was a thought. Now, this is an interesting one because of the artifact. Now, do we want to show our hand with the artifact? They would...
So here's...
Right, I was... Okay.
So here's something that I want to give you some background since you don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Jaheira is in... She was in Baldur's Gate 1,
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 2, and now Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
She's been a druid or a priest in most of those games, and she's been kind of someone the party can take with her each time. She's always been with the protagonist.
Okay.
She has a history of being like helping people and being on a force of good.
Okay.
And since Baldur's Gate 2.
But
So she's kind of like the
she's a hero.
good guy that goes around trying to help people.
She's a hero. Like she plays a hero.
Yeah, and I just want to give you that background because if you remember the other games, some of the history, you would know this, and that might make your change when you
It's been so long. I don't remember the details.
I
really
have this
don't.
weird thing about remembering stories.
I don't.
When I play games.
I played too many things since then, and it's just... I should have reviewed and all of that, but I didn't, so...
Oh no! I just want to give you that heads up.
Yeah, the first option, I don't mind it, except for the fact that it does show her hand, and if she believes that the artifact is better in her hands than in mine, she may feel that it is something that she would want to take. Right?
Yep.
I can
see that.
I work in mysterious ways. You'll have to take my word for it. The weave itself burns through my veins. Perhaps the tadpole is afraid. I don't like that one. I'm starting to wonder about these sorcerer options. Right?
Well, I mean, it doesn't always mean that the sorcerer's going to be good.
Yeah.
Or do a good thing. It just means that that's an option that you can go through.
F5.
If you don't like it, don't take it.
F5.
Okay.
What in the hell is that thing?
We could tell her everything that we know about the artifact.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt.
Hey!
Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease.
That worked.
I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I mean, honestly, to destroy the Absolute and its lair Moonrise Towers. I just want a cure for the parasite. I'm here on holiday. No, we are here to destroy the Absolute, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
we are.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here.
Wow.
There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
So, what do you? So, did I do good?
For a good cause.
Yeah, you picked the easiest path through that conversation.
Oh, did I? Well, yeah, I
not a
can
bad thing.
assure
That's
you,
not a
I
bad
didn't
thing.
mean to. I didn't mean to pick
No.
the easy.
That's not a bad thing. So don't take that as like a negative.
No, I know. I'm just teasing you. I just did what I felt was right. And you know what? And when I tell you why I do what I do, I tell you exactly the logic. I'll tell you right now. I took a chance. I took a chance on
Too dark to tell.
her not being greedy and wanting the artifact for herself,
watching us.
right? And you can recognize that she's, first of all, she's in a place that's holding back the curse. She's obviously doing good, right? So I think that she's a natural ally, and so you got to trust your allies.
I don't.
Basically, is what it boils down to. Oh, hang on, I'm getting. What was that? Oh, it's saved. It auto-saved when I
Auto-saved,
can.
yeah.
Oh, this is a Harper camp. All right. How are you doing for time?
There's more where that came from.
I'm doing pretty good. I probably got another 15 minutes to a half hour.
15 minutes to a half hour. Do we want to do? How involved is this place going to be?
If we push forward with the story, it gets pretty involved. But one thing that we could do,
Yeah. Is there something we
is-
could do like before we ramp up, before we get too deep in?
well, I know how much you like Karlach.
I do.
So let's go back to camp and let's swap out Karlach for what do you call it? For
My neck of the woods.
Shadowheart.
Okay.
Or Shadowheart for Karlach.
We
I
wanted
said
to go
throwing
back to camp. Oh, we have to level up anyways. We have to level up anyways. Let's go camp and resting menu. Okay, let's go back to camp. All right.
Okay.
And now we're in camp at apparently the Harpers. We're just outside the Harper camp. Is that how this is working? Do you think, you know what,
Yeah.
before we do anything, where's Halson? Where are you? Oh, there's Withers. Where's Halson? I wouldn't mind just seeing if Halson wants to chit-chat. I don't see him. Do you see him?
I think
Is he way over here?
is he over here?
Let's go
Yeah,
over there.
we're both looking in the same area.
Yeah. I kind of.
No.
Oh, that's actually no. That's where Gale is. Oh, that's Halson.
Keep going because there's
Okay, Halson's he's just hanging out. We could have. I'm gonna just
Quick word.
talk to him.
You wish to speak?
We're, okay, we've already had the discussion about we're in the midst of the shadow curse. Is there a way to tell me how to lift it? We've had that discussion with him, right? He said, "Find the child."
yeah.
Still feeling at home. The surroundings are less bucolic, I understand. Should we have just a light conversation with Halson?
Yeah, go for it if you want to.
This isn't like me hitting on him, is it? Because
Who knows?
It's not
With this
easy
game,
seeing the
anything can
ravages of
turn.
the shadow curse.
yeah,
But your camp is a most welcome solace.
good.
You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you.
Oh, anytime. You're welcome. Oh, there it is. There it is. Perhaps I could share more than a campfire
Yep.
and some company. You know what? Just a you're welcome.
You're too modest by far. What fate would I have met without you? Rotting in the goblin cells?
We've had this discussion.
Dying against an onslaught on the grove?
Yep.
More good has been done since I met you
I forgot.
than in
I
100
already
years
told you.
before. Words cannot express my gratitude.
All right. No words needed. I understand. Oh, maybe you could show your appreciation. No.
Yes, I think you do.
Yeah, we've had this
Forgive me.
discussion. Yeah.
Sometimes I forget
I
myself,
I was hoping
gazing on the beauty of nature's creations.
as he looks at me, leave.
Yeah.
No, not right now, Halson. Okay, so not Will, not Gale, but you were thinking Karlak. So essentially, what I need to do then is where is first I have to banish Shadowheart, right?
Something the matter?
Yeah, you got to get rid of her.
Ooh,
Her weird mask.
wait a minute. Is she got anything in her inventory that I want? I don't think so.
You can always grab it. You can grab it from the universal inventory, that lower left corner
Okay.
icon.
Oh, you said before you want to become a Dark Justicar. What does that mean to you? There's more dialogue here, isn't there? I want to get... No.
There is.
No.
This dog just walking around in the background.
Okay, I'm just going to say we should work journey separately for now.
If you're sure.
I am sure.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Yeah, okay. This is why nobody likes you, Shadowheart. Apparently, people like her. I don't understand it. I cannot fathom what that is. Why? There she is. Are you setting me up for something here? Like having Karlak in the team?
I'm just there's a part of Karlak's story here that I figure we can.
Wait I think I know what it is, but that's okay. Come on, we're heading out.
Let's go.
See what I mean? Oh, she can level up too. So we can all level up. Okay. Let's. I'm going to come back over here, to the camp, like this, right over here, and let's level up. I'm going to level myself up. Level 8. Somebody suggested that I maybe do some. I do a multi class.
Multi-class?
Yeah.
You can.
I'm not sure about it
Since
either.
you have a finite amount of experience in this game, it can be difficult because then you won't get your most powerful spells if you multi-class.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I'd love to be able to, but it can handicap you if you're not careful.
Yeah. I hear you. All right. Level up sorcerer. I gained a spell, right? And so basically I can select a level 4. Well, I could select banishment, confusion, dimension. I'm looking at the level 4s. Dimension door. Teleport yourself and then one ally to any place you can see. Oh, that's not bad. Dominate beasts. Make a beast fight alongside you. That could be quite powerful. Greater invisibility. Turn a creature invisible. Attacks against have disadvantage. It attacks with advantage. Invisibility breaks when you fail increasingly harder stealth checks. Okay. 10 turns. But that could make me a bit more powerful as well. Ice Storm. And then I've got Polymorph. Transform a creature into a harmless sheep. If the sheep's hit points drop to 0, the target reverts to its original form. With its... So the I understand that, like, with this one, it's basically it allows you to take somebody out of a fight, right?
Yeah, temporarily.
That's what I mean. So basically,
Yeah.
if you had a big baddie that was basically causing you a lot of trouble, you could polymorph them into a sheep and not kill them, and then take care of everything else, get them off the map, like take them off the map for a bit, and then when you're done, you hit them, drops their hit points to 0, and then it reverts back, and then you continue the fight, right?
Yeah.
Is that the intention of how it's supposed to be used? That's my question.
I'm not sure. I have not messed with that spell in this game at all.
Okay. Stone skin turns a creature's flesh as hard as stone. It takes only half damage of non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. And that lasts until long rest. That would make me way less squishy. That sounds really good. And it lasts, it's a concentration spell, though. But I don't use a lot of concentration spells.
No, and if, every time you get hit, you got to make that that check, the concentration check, saving throw.
That's okay. It might be useful. Wall of fire. I mean, come on. Wall of fire.
Wall of fire's fun.
It is. We made heavy use of that in Solasta.
We did.
Counter spell. That could be useful. It is a level 3 spell, but I do have some level 3 spell slots. I don't just have one. Daylight. That's another one that's really useful. Enchanted. Oh, it's to enchant an item. To shine like the sun. And it's an 18... Oh, it's an 18-meter range. Okay, hang on a sec. Items can only be enchanted with daylight for 20 turns. But it says until long rest. Does that make any sense?
Which one? The
items can only be enchanted with daylight for 20 turns, and then the daylight condition is until long rest. Shining with the light of the sun dispels darkness. Which is it? Is it until the long rest or for 20 turns? Or both? 20 turns unless you do a long rest.
So the thing is with daylight, you can do two things. You can make an orb that you can control where it is.
Yeah.
Or you can enchant an item. So I'm wondering if it lasts until long rest. If you enchant an item, it puts a 20-turn limit on it.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
You may be able to re-enchant the item.
Maybe,
item, right? Like it may be
maybe
something you can repeat cast, or the ball, or if you cast the ball, it doesn't disappear till long rest. So I'm really not sure how
if daylight is super useful if you're going after the undead or anything that has a problem with daylight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we're going to go after the undead. This is the thing, right? So, is that even remotely useful? That's a good question. Fear, grant flight, gaseous form, haste, hypnotic pattern, protection from energy, sleet storm, slow, stinking cloud. I don't want to get into the class 2s. Right, because what do you think? What do you banishment? Confusion. Confusion confuses a group. They attack at random, wander around aimlessly, and occasionally skip turns in a stupor. That could be quite useful.
Yeah, there's a couple good ones there. So what my style of playing, which doesn't mean it's not the right way, right? It's just my style. My style is I typically go for offensive type spells.
Confusion is kind of offensive. Not really, but...
So yeah, so now I
like
don't want
Wall
you
of Fire?
to think that I'm...
I do like Wall of Fire.
Yeah, and so for me, don't think that I'm telling you that you need to go offensive. That's like that's kind of where my mindset goes with casters in Baldur's Gate 3.
So the problem with Wall of Fire is that you always like to go into the thick of the fight, and then that's where the Wall of Fire would be.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it kind of doesn't really work well with Tsar. Does it?
No.
This is why I have been avoiding it.
See, unless...
Like Fireball.
Unless that you could...
Yes. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just thinking, the only other thing it could do is, like, if you get surrounded, you can wall off a certain area. I don't know. There's ways you could do it, but I'm like I said, it's
Yeah.
I always go for those type of damage and dealing offensive spells. So don't take don't
Oh,
go
I
with
know.
what I would say.
I know. I like Wall of Fire. We've had good luck with Wall of Fire. Wall of Fire is a very useful thing. The other one is Sleet Storm. It disrupts the concentration of spellcasters, douses fires, and creates an ice surface. That could be useful too. I can swap spells out next, but I have to wait till I do an level up, don't I?
I think so. Yeah, for the way sorcerers learn.
Yeah, the way.
Yeah, you can replace a spell.
All right, I'm gonna do Wall of Fire. Why? Because Wall of Fire is cool, and I'm really happy about it. So that's that one, and then a feat. Is there the one that gives me like unbreakable concentration? Where?
Very very bottom is Warcaster.
There we go. You gain advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration. That one is so useful, right? How many times just in the last few days, like few eps through whatever, I've lost concentration on something.
It happens more often than you would like.
Yeah, and I like
that reaction to cast Shocking Grasp.
Yeah.
Is actually pretty cool too, because you're not very good with your weapons. So if you have an opportunity attack that comes up, you instead can cast Shocking Grasp on them.
I like that idea as well, and I've been wanting to pick this skill up, this feat for a while now. There's Elemental Adept. Your spells and attacks ignore resistance to damage type of your choice. So when we were attacking things that are resistant to everything, I could say, except the one that I want, right?
Yep.
So that is useful. And then ability improvement. You increase, one ability. No, she's pretty good right now. I don't think she needs to. Her charisma is 19. She doesn't need to be strong.
Yep.
Just charismatic. Can you imagine if she was like 20, 22, something like that? She would just wander through everywhere and say, I want that. And everybody would go, okay. Actor alert. I think those are the ones that I was looking at, was Elemental Adept and the Warcaster. I think I'm going to go with Warcaster because this whole concentration thing is just way too useful. Wait a minute. You can also use a reaction, class feature, Warcaster. What is this? Yeah, this is good. I'm accepting that. There we go. It's done. It's done. Okay, I'm only so long am I gonna, She now has 77 health. She has. She also can stride difficult terrain. She gains a passive. Change beast. New feat available. Okay. So what is change? That's if she wanted to. No, she's good. She currently has the heart of a bear, right? Which, you know what? Mm-hmm. It suits her. And feat. Now she's a barbarian. Is there? I don't know much about is there any particular feat that you think would be useful for her?
So take a look at Great Weapon Master. I don't know if that's right for her, but
when you land a critical hit or kill a target with a melee weapon attack, you can make another melee weapon attack as a bonus action. In that turn, attacks with the melee weapons you are proficient with and are wielding in both hands can deal an additional 10 damage at the cost of a -5 attack roll penalty, and you can turn that on and off. It sounds good, but
yeah, I don't know. It might not be her best thing. I mean, another thing you can do is she can do an ability increase and increase her dex, which will increase her armor class. That's an option.
Yeah. I mean, she's got a strength. Her strength is pretty high. She is a barbarian. Like she's a fighter. So having higher dexterity would be useful for her. Okay. Alert. Athlete, what is that? Strength, oh, okay. Durable, what's durable? Constitution, lucky. She's not a, Mage Slayer. When a creature casts a spell within melee range of you, you have advantage on any saving throw against it and can use a reaction to immediately make an attack against the caster. Enemies you hit have disadvantage on concentration saving throws. That's pretty good. Right?
Yep.
Martial Adept. You learn 2 maneuvers from the Battlemaster subclass and gain a superiority die to fuel them. Expand it. I'm not sure anything about that. Moderately armored. You gain armor proficiency. She doesn't wear armor. Shield Master.
I wish there was a
Tavern Brawler.
I wish there was a.
Oh no, she's not that kind of tough. No. Oh. No. Weapons Master. Okay. I like your idea of basically throwing some dex into her. Right? Something like that. I could give her more strength.
Bring up to you could bring up to a 19 on strength.
No, I'm saying dex and strength. But
yeah, I think
that's going to be better. That's what is that going to do to her AC? Is that actually going to make a difference?
It should give her a +1 to AC.
I don't see.
I can't remember the. Let me get out of here and take a look at something real quick before you do that. I'm gonna look at the character sheet.
Yeah, please do, because if this is useless, I don't want to do it.
So yeah, I'm looking at Dex of 13 gives you a +1.
I get +2 from dexterity.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's great. That does that. If you go to 15, you'll get an extra plus because you're at a +1 right now.
Yeah.
You get another +1.
Okay, there you go. That's good enough. She needs. Yeah, I'm going to accept that. That's not useless, and you know what? That's fine. Okay, I'm ready. What are you up to? You've already done your updates.
So. Yep. So the other thing you want to do, make sure you have the what do you call it? There's the infernal iron or infernal metal on you. I think you have some in your crate, your camp crate.
Don't be shy.
So yeah, lower left corner. You have to click on that box.
She's got soul coins. Okay. And then if we go here, I'm just going to put her in her inventory. Tablet friend.
So infernal iron, it's kind of in the middle of your screen right there.
Okay. This?
Go. Yeah, that stuff right there. So we want all of that we have.
Is she going to bump into her Devilsmith friend?
Damon?
Yeah. Is this about Damon?
Who we have here.
Damon's in this camp?
He is.
Oh, that's nice. Good for you. Okay. Shall we rest?
And I'm just trying to... we can rest. I was just trying to save you some time so you don't have to keep coming back and forth.
Okay.
What to do?
Does anybody want to talk? No. No. It looks like everybody's fine. Nobody wants to have a chit-chat, right? Okay, sleep.
Sleep.
What were you saying?
Oh, I said, let's go ahead and sleep.
Okay, full rest. And
the question came up on my screen.
Okay, I've got the ah. Oh, you had a dialogue saying you wanted to... Okay, there we go. Okay, we're back. And you know what?
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Magic mirror. Hang on a minute. Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the prettiest of them all? I was just seeing if there's anything I wanted to do. Body art. I think I'm good with the way she's set up, actually. So, no facial hair. All right, I'm good. How do I get out of this? Leave. There
Up
we go.
right corner. Yeah, there you go.
All right. I just want to do a magic mirror on the wall. Who's the prettiest of them all? There we go. Hey, she's kind. She can be vain too. Leave camp. All right, I got Karlak.
We can put up a fight, we're not.
Oh,
Good man.
she wants to chit chat.
Cool.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid.
Was that BG2?
Tough. I've told myself those stories
BG1.
a
BG1?
thousand
Okay.
times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Good. I am glad to make your day, Karlak. I really am. Always a pleasure, by the way. See what I mean? She's just like super earnest and good. All right.
Yeah.
You wanted to talk to Damon?
Yeah, so if you come over this direction here where my guys are going.
Okay, I'm coming.
This place gives me the creeps.
And then their Karlak already saw, hey, damn it, and say hi.
Oh,
Yep, and in here,
where? Oh,
right inside this little building here,
okay.
that's where you want to be.
Is that Damon? Ah,
Karlak! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you.
uh-oh.
Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Let's hear the bad news.
Ew, no! Good news, please, my good man.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Should we let Damon speak?
Yeah, might as well.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Make it happen. What she wants.
well, all right. This shouldn't take long.
A couple of blows with a hammer. I don't think I like where this is going.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
I'm gonna hug her. She wants a hug.
Yep. Oh, she gets down to your level.
Thank you.
It was a very awkward hug, though.
Well, she wanted a hug.
Believe it. Thank you, Dallon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That
More?
engine of yours is contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here
We
in the
already
material
heard that.
plane indefinitely.
Yeah.
I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus.
You're not listening.
I won't stop trying to figure out a cure. But at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Oh no. Okay, so the first things first, Karlak, you have touchback. We ought to celebrate that. Is that hitting on her?
It sounds like it.
I think we should just thank Damon and move on. What is this? We'll have to make the inevitable again. Then he said. Well, he said.
I think it's just. Go ahead.
I mean, we basically, even though it's not inevitable, we can fix this, right?
Yeah, I think it's just you're saying that we'll just have to find a solution.
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Okay, I gotta talk to Karlak. She got her hug.
This is the best day. The best day.
I'm happy for you. No, I'm just gonna say I'm happy. So the other one is Karlak. I'm worried about what Damon said about your engine. We need to get you back to Avernus, or it's going to blow. No. Would you like to know why?
Why is that?
Because she doesn't want to. She made that very clear. That even knowing that that's what it would take to cure her, that she said, I'm not going back anyways. I don't care. That's what she said. Right?
Yep.
She said that with a fair amount of force, too. This is not wishy-washy, oh, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. This is over my dead body, basically. So, I'm happy for you, Karlak.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Got anyone in mind? No, I don't think I want to do that. What about what Damon said about your engine? We need to get you back to a Avernus, or it's going to blow. Should I bring it up? I personally,
Bring it up.
I don't think she should go because she doesn't want to.
Listen,
But-
I'm never going back.
Let's make sure.
If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact.
Yes. Exactly.
I don't expect anyone to understand that.
No, I get it.
But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
She wants to go out with her fate in her own hands, not somebody else's. Right? It wouldn't be forever. You could return just long enough for us to find some solutions. No, because as soon as she goes, she knows this. As soon as she goes down there, she's going to be drafted back into service. Period. And then how is she going to get back out again? I want you to live.
Yeah, she'd have...
Let's keep it simple. Right?
I want to live too, but not under any circumstances. I have the power to choose now.
Yep.
And I'm going to make that choice. Myself.
Yep.
But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that.
Sure thing.
Please.
Of course. All right, Karlach, all right. Leave it for now.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
There you go. All right. That makes sense.
Yep. And that's the part there.
What?
Oh, that's the part I wanted you to.
Yeah,
I think it's good to end on that part.
I think so too. We could. I think we're all rested up. We're ready to. Yeah, we could sign out here, and then in the next one, the plan is to. Well, she told us to go to the inn. Is this the inn?
Supplies.
It is.
Keeping an eye on those
Okay, you remember, right? So we need. She told us to chill for a little bit and all of that. So we'll explore the Last Light Inn in the next one. Does that sound like a good plan? Actually, let's take a quick look. Seek protection. Is this it? No, this is the one we've already quest completed. We got a moon lantern. Okay, we already got that. What was the one with the Shadow Curse Lands? Okay, investigate this. This is the one. Investigate the Last Light Inn. We did this. And then now we're at Punish the Wicked. Oh, this is a separate one. So we're currently in this one right here. Investigate the Last Light Inn. It looks like there was a burgeoning Selûnite resistance to Sharan control of the region 100 years ago. We should investigate further in the Last Light Inn. So that's what we're going to do. In the next one, we're going to investigate the Last Light Inn. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Until next time. You all have yourselves a great day. Thank you, Dread. I really appreciate it.
It's a lot of fun.
I enjoyed it. Especially this. But thank you for the spectator, by the way. That was interesting.
Honestly, I've never messed with that before because I always handed it in. So I'm like, yeah, it said there's something like glowing. I'm like, what does it do?
Let's find out.
I just happened to see it in my inventory when I was looking for something else.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Say bye, Dread.
Bye, everybody.